What is up,
everybody?
Welcome to another episode of the Chasing Daylight Podcast. I am a little distracted right now. Please forgive me. The Aces are in a game right now. My wife and daughter are at the game. They're up 4. There's 2 minutes left to go. This is to go on to the final. So I apologize if I'm a little distracted. I've had a shitty run of golf or of sports in my life over the past 48 hours. The Ryder Cup is one thing that went to shit. The Raiders on a last second block field goal lost. The Knights have been playing horrible in the preseason, but it's preseason, so I don't really care about that. Yankees blew a game after a great pitching performance to the Red Sox, no less. So I kind of need this. I kind of need this. So everybody, thank you so much for tuning into this week's show. We've got a lot to unpack as far as the Ryder Cup goes. I know everybody that is probably tuning into this is probably tired of hearing it, but we haven't had a chance to talk about it much.
We have not.
Collectively have texted a little bit back and forth about it, but we really haven't dug into what the fuck happened. So we're going to be doing a little bit of that. We've got a VGN event Sunday night that's coming up at Angel Park. We can chit chat about that. We got another VGN event after that. And some big news regarding changes to my golf bag. Some of you may have seen if you follow me on Instagram. So we'll chat about that here in a little while. First off, though, I do want to say thank you so much, not only to all of you tuning in right now, but to you guys as well for being
to the
here.
what? To the internet?
The internet, the people out there following
like
right now. Watching.
You sounded like you said
I thought I
internet.
heard internet myself.
An internet?
Yeah.
It may have been the internet.
It probably was.
It probably was the internet. So thank you.
You internet more than if I'm drunk. Like you internet more than I would internet if I had a few drinks.
Yeah, I don't get sloppy like you.
You just sloppy regular, you know?
Yeah, just sloppy regular. It's old age.
Super sloppy.
Yeah, sober sloppy. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching us. I have made some changes to the YouTube channel. I cleaned up a lot of the mess, a lot of the excess of nonsensical videos that are just podcast posts. Unfortunately, YouTube does not have a way to separately categorize those, so they do not show up in the video feed. So all of our videos that we have done kind of got pushed to the bottom, but now on the videos tab, it's just long form videos. So that is there. You want the podcast? Go to iTunes, go to Spotify, go all of that. Or we have all the live episodes since we started doing this. So the YouTube channel looks a lot cleaner. So thank you for that. We're about to hit 600 on subscribers. So thank you for that. Not a huge milestone, but we're getting there. Baby steps. And I appreciate everybody that has liked and commented and shared our stuff. Thank you. Also want to thank Garson Golf. Garson Golf. Thank you, Garson Golf. They are now a sponsor of the show. We really appreciate them. They are fantastic. Everybody's rocking them. We're getting a lot of great feedback from people who have purchased them using our discount code. So thank you for that. Let's keep that rolling. And we got some new Garson stuff in the works. So
let's go.
We'll see how that goes coming up. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, how was your weekend, fellas?
Good.
Oh,
yeah.
You can say it.
I didn't really do much. I had Saturday,
sucked.
Sunday off. I didn't play any golf. I played today. But I just chilled this weekend and it was nice.
This right here, if you're watching, it costs $0 to hit the thumbs up button. I need 100 likes on this, please.
Yeah, and your payment better not fail on that shit.
Yeah.
Your payment cannot fail on a thumbs up.
If your payment fails on a thumbs up, you've got issues we can't help you with. So
you don't have a thumb at that point. You're fucked.
Yeah. So I also, real quick, now we'll do that in a little bit. Go ahead. Anyways, so the weekend sucked. Yeah, the weekend sucked. It was terrible. The thankfully Sunday we got a little bit of life in the US. So
you're talking about the weekend sucked in golf. Did your weekend like fully suck?
Oh, it sucked. Yeah.
The sports weekend sucked.
The sports weekend sucked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just clarifying.
sports weekend. Yeah, I'm a closet Penn State fan.
Yeah.
I've been since the Rebels absolutely sucked my whole entire life. I had to find another team to root for that I could get excited for, and I love Joe Paterno. Before he condoned, engaging in sexual activities with young men, I love it.
I get that.
Sure.
Hip-hop football was.
Hey, also, guys, it's a great time if you're in the chat. Send us your questions.
Yeah. Send, please, for the love of God.
Yeah, so them losing, the Rebels weren't playing, the Ryder Cup was crap, the Aces lost, then it was just over and over and over again, just bad stuff.
Brand man in the house.
Yeah, so
And on top of that, you didn't play any golf, did you? You just worked.
Yeah, well, yeah, we worked. Revere was fun. Got to deal with some grumpy old men, but hey, that happens, especially up in Revere.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no, it was a good time. Good times out there on the golf course. We'll get into my bag happen a little bit, but so this is kind of what I was thinking. We all know with our little group chat what happened. In our conversations about what we thought happened, but I kind of want to do this. I got 4 different categories here that I kind of want to go over, and like I said at the beginning, everybody has been talking about this. You're probably going to hear something that you have heard before, but we're going to try and speak from our hearts on this as amateur golfers that are huge fans of the game and Americans. Right? So, the categories I want to talk about are Bethpage, the golf course. Just going to talk about.
I have experience with that.
Joe, if nobody is aware, has played Bethpage Black. So
Yes.
If you have any questions, you can. Greenlee's in the house.
Let's go.
You can ask away. Joe can answer them.
I can answer. I definitely can. Yes.
The second category I have is the fans. So there was a lot of talk about the fans, so we can talk about that. And then Team USA, Team Europe. So those are the 4 categories. So try not to blend those into one another.
Can we
get down maybe the teams
before we really go deep into it? And in the chat, the homies in the chat, who watched the Ryder Cup all weekend? Just let us know. Did you or did you not care? And then we're going to talk about it anyway. But I'm just curious who was actually watching.
So I didn't watch any.
I watched
0%.
I know Boyd was up at 4 a.m. on Friday and Saturday because I was up at 4 a.m. and we were chatting. So,
Jordy, let's go.
Watch more than I care to admit. Thanks, Cliff.
Hey, Cliff is the man. Shout out, Cliff. Subscribing to, I don't even know what it's called.
CDP Premium. Come on, Joe.
CDP Premium.
CDP Premium.
Shout out, Cliff.
CDP After Dark. Yeah.
That's something else that the listeners can get in on.
Absolutely. For the measly low price of you can support.
$5 is all it talks. Yeah, $5.
Damn, that's expensive.
$5.
That's expensive.
Oh, so expensive.
I'm kidding. It's very cheap.
Pro V1. Single Pro V1s are more than that. So.
Yeah.
It's true. Especially on Whatnot.
All right. So it looks like we had a good handful of people watching it. So feel free to chime in. Joe's man in the chat. He can let you know. Jeremy, Dan, if you see something pop up there, you can throw it up on the screen as well. So don't be. So let's start with Bethpage and the golf course, because I feel the expectations were incredibly high for Bethpage to show some teeth, maybe favor the Americans a little bit, especially with the home crowd, and it fell flat on its face. No disrespect to the golf course. It's a beautiful property. It's a beautiful, meticulous golf course. But as a Ryder Cup venue, they blew it. And the PGA of America and Keegan with his setup of this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
So what made it? Why do you say that?
It was
I
made-
didn't watch it, but I heard the rough wasn't long enough. It was too soft.
The rough was not penalizing whatsoever. So all the bombers just bombed it. The fescue wasn't even penalizing. I mean, the first day, John Rahm, just an absolutely insane up and down from the fescue that they couldn't even see his ball. So, I mean, a little bit of credit goes, well, a lot of credit goes to him for actually pulling that off. But it wasn't penalizing for poor shots. And I think at that level of play, there needs to be penalizing. There needs to be a penalty for hitting a poor shot.
I'll say, as an experienced Bethpage Black golf player that I am,
Golf player.
So
Golf
the sign is there, right? And it's a brutal golf course. Okay. My entire round there, I hit probably 2 fairways, 3 fairways. It's very difficult to hit fairways. And none of my balls ever sat up on top of the rough. And we saw so many balls sitting on top of the rough.
Yeah, it was shocking.
Every time I was in the rough, I needed like my playing partners to help me find it because it was so thick, right? Yes, they got some rain. It definitely looked very soft. I mean, they were spinning shit off greens, like
ridiculously.
I mean, I'm not a fucking player, but like I don't even remember making a ball mark out there. And if I did, it was very minuscule. It wasn't big at all. And I just think like Bethpage has that sign, and it's supposed to be the terrifying big golf course. And they made it, the setup made it look too easy. And maybe the pros are that good, right? But I mean, how many bogeys did we see? Not very many.
Not very many.
When you hit it into the
a
rough,
putting contest.
Yeah, exactly. It was a putting contest. And if you, I mean, look back at what Brooks Koepka 2019 Bethpage PGA Championship. What was his score for 8 rounds? Like 8 under, 7 under, something like
I know,
that.
stat guy, get on that.
But like the rough was non-existent, and they're gonna get an influx of people being like, I mean, I was in chats on Instagram, and I was like, that is not Bethpage rough. That's not how the greens are. And people are like liking my stuff,
Yeah.
It didn't live up to what Bethpage is known for at all.
8 under.
8 under, yeah.
And he shot 4 over on the final day.
Yeah.
4, yeah.
Cliff, they almost set up because Cliff's played there. Fellow, he's my Bethpage brother. They almost set the
your Beth friend. He's your Beth friend.
Yeah.
Your Beth friend.
Beth friend.
Let me tell you about my Beth friend.
Yeah, I mean, like, I love to see that course is amazing. 100%. Like, probably I like it way more than Torrey personally. That course is amazing, but it just I have a hard time believing that balls sit up in that rough. When I played it, I didn't see a single ball sit up in the rough, and I saw so many this past weekend.
What is it? Is it the second hole that has the blind second shot to it?
The
or is it
the
uphill,
the par 5 that's got the blind second shot, and like Rory hit his ball, and he was like, 15 yards past who he was playing in the rough, and I'm like, oh, sweet, great advantage, and nope, no disadvantage whatsoever for being 15 yards up further in the rough. It was wild.
So Greenlee says they are that good. Did we say that? Greenlee says they are that good.
Of course they're that good.
Yeah, they're good.
They're the top 30 players in the world. But the Joe now, Greenlee, I don't know if you're aware. Joe has played Bethpage.
Played there, yeah.
And his golf balls didn't sit up like that. The rough was not penalizing.
No,
plain
I
and
don't think
simple.
it. No, it wasn't penalizing enough for sure. No.
The rough wasn't penalizing. The fans were really far away from being close to the players. A couple people have been posting how the compared to Hazeltine, the first hole and the crowd, and how it just was such a more hyped up first tee shot. This they kind of like manufactured where to put the people, and it just I don't know it from the beginning with that horrible trying to get a chant going. No, stop, go back.
Oh, yeah,
Do
that was
different
that
timing.
was
I'm like,
terrible.
good God, what?
It was
Stop
terrible.
it! You don't
main-
need. Ugh.
The main point that we all need to take away from this is that Europe cares way more about the Ryder Cup than any USA player at all.
We'll get to
And they're
that.
yeah, I know.
Talk about the course.
That's what fucking happened.
Dan, from what you watched, what did you think about the course?
It was way too soft. Way too soft. Balls, no release in the fairways, balls spinning back like crazy. It just it was set up for a city tournament, the fucking New York City fucking city amateur. That's what it was set up for.
Yeah, 100%.
It's
High school tournament.
Yeah, I just feel like yeah, like it was just way too soft. They needed to firm that off. They needed to firm that up. They needed to shut the water off like a day or two prior to the Ryder Cup. It just that, and honestly, just the US got outplayed, just straight up. Like Europe is just they're making the putts when they had to, and when the US did make some putts, Europe just capped it right on top of them. So
they got outplayed Saturday and Sunday in the
for sure.
Yeah, like in the first
shot.
Yeah,
whooped
the
their ass
four
on
ball and the
Sunday.
alternate shot. The team thing, Europe just owns us. In the singles, when it's head up, like the US, the US always makes a comeback. They've done it in the past, but it's just they dig themselves a hole so deep so early that they literally had to go fucking 10-2 in the last on Sundays to even win it, and they almost did. It was close, but you can't dig yourself a hole like that. So
who was it that said what was it, Bethpage, TPC Bethpage?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what it was.
That's what it was. It was not the Bethpage we thought we were getting. I'm sure the European players that had played that golf course were like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This is super different than what I've played it in the past. So Rosie's run on Saturday was nuts. He went crazy. So
I mean, that's the story at the end of the day. Was like the first 2 days, Europeans just dropping every putt. Seriously, I mean, I don't think they were that far off, but the Europeans were like just dropping everything Friday.
Yeah, it wasn't like the USA was getting dominated. They were playing really well as well, but they just weren't making the putts that the European team was. And that happens.
Yeah.
No, we haven't got to that yet. I have a winners and losers down here, so we'll get to that when we get to the player section. All right. So the fans. This was a huge thing, and I think cameras and phones, video recordings about what's going on. What's that?
Jordy said he thought more Mawakawa was going to carry it for us. If you listen to last week's show, I mean, we called all this.
Yeah.
Week.
I firmly owe Cam Young an apology.
Yeah.
He balled out. That dude was fun to watch. All right.
It was
so the fans. Talk about the fans. I wasn't shocked. I'm going to say this. I was not shocked at some of this shit that was said and heard. Wasn't shocked. Because we see it at the Waste Management every year. And they have turned this, and by them, I say the PGA of America, have turned this event into a spectacle, a shit show. It is absolutely ridiculous. They're charging ridiculous money to go, ridiculous money for drinks, ridiculous money for sitting in, suites. It's not a go root for America on an iconic golf course and cheer on your guys. It's let me bring my buddies, let's get hammered and talk shit to foreigners. And that is a problem because it is 100% taken away from the event. You know, they need to do what Augusta does. No cell phones. Get rid of the fucking drunks and turn this and make this an event that people want to go to because they want to see the best players playing for their country and fighting for some pride, not a drunk shit show. And that's what, and it sucks because, you know, however many people are out there, not every American in attendance was yelling, "Fuck you, Rory," you know, but
right.
You get the microphone on one guy that does it. Oh my God, you know?
Yeah. I mean, hey, props to Rory and those guys, like, because they probably dealt with a lot of shit, you know, which we saw on Instagram, of course. But yeah, I mean, I think it needs to switch to a not root against the team you're playing against and to support the team that you're rooting for.
Yes.
100%.
When you pay that kind of money and you go there and your thought process is, I'm going to go talk shit to the other team instead of hype up my team, you are the problem.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge Rory fan, but I'm definitely not going to Bethpage Black for the Ryder Cup and telling him he's the F word, you know. I'm you know, I don't like Rory, but I'm not doing that.
I may cheer when he misses a putt.
Yeah, absolutely. But yes.
You know?
Yeah, I was doing that at home for sure.
But throwing shit at his wife,
let's go. Yeah, let's go Xander. Let's go Scotty. You know,
be a better human. Be a better human. Cliff with the fucking dagger. Rory's wife put up more of a fight the first 2 days in the U.S. team. Yeah, that is true. So until they make changes, and again, they PGA of America, because this is on you guys, 100%. Same thing that is on the PGA Tour for what's been happening at Waste Management, and they're trying to fix it. They're trying because they realize it's putting a dark image on the brand. PGA of America has to fix this. You know, they have to, and they got 4 years.
Do you think it's a bigger problem with the COVID golfers entering the game?
No, I don't.
I think that the game has changed. It's no longer the respectable game that it used to be. It's changed, and I think that I don't want to label COVID golfers as the problem, but I'm going to say the level of respect and like the way that you act on a golf course, even if you're not the person playing, is definitely gone out the window, in my opinion. And we can blame the COVID golfers, but I don't think they're the main problem. I think it's just the humans in general.
It's an opportunity for people to go get shit-faced and talk shit to Europeans, and some people get excited for that. It has lost its identity as far as what it is. You know, there's a lot of history in this golf tournament. It goes back many, many years, and the PGA of America has done a horrible job promoting and encouraging the right fans to come do this. Because I think the people who want to go and want to go cheer on the Americans that have kids that they want to bring to the event have either been priced out by corporate sponsors that, you know, instead of being able to stand on the ropes and watch the guys come down the first fairway, now it's a $6,000 seat to sit in a suite and pound free liquor. You know, they've lost that identity. They are not encouraging people to come root for America. They are encouraging people to, you know, come out, get shit-faced, spend a lot of money, and hey, if we win, it's great. And it's completely lost its identity. I don't think the COVID golfers understand what the fuck the Ryder Cup is, let alone are willing to drop money to go to New York and watch it.
There was videos of people just yelling like, "Who do you want to win?" And they're like, "Yeah, USA." And they're like, "Who's your favorite player?" And they're like, USA.
Yeah, some people are
like,
clueless.
you know, But what Greenlee said is when I was watching on Sunday, this is exactly how I felt. What Eric says right here.
Yep.
When we were watching on Sunday, this is exactly how I felt.
Yep. 100%. Eric says USA players only play for themselves. That's why they excel at singles. So entitled, so arrogant, no team mindset.
They put the U in USA.
Yep. 100%. And that's a shame. That's a shame.
Also, the first Ryder Cup team to ever get paid to play in the Ryder Cup.
Yeah. And I was talking with Cyrus about this too. They are donating the money because of the backlash. So they're donating the money.
They're donating. Well, originally it was 300,000 of the 500 grand. Yeah. And the 200 was supposed to go. So they're going to donate the extra two.
And they're donating the extra two.
Good for them.
But that's where the PGA of America should have said.
We in USA.
No, we're not paying you. It's an honor to be selected for this. It's an honor to compete in this. You're competing with legends and history. And this is something you should want to do.
Absolutely.
You should be an honor. Enough. You get paid enough.
With the history, they have money. With the history of everything, like this.
You think Bryson needs to get paid for this with everything he's doing? Absolutely
I understand to a certain extent, like they're committing to this, and it's not easy. It's a lot of work, of course, right? But like it can build their brand, and they shouldn't have to pay for anything. I agree with 100% because they're taking time out of their life, but like to get paid to play in the Ryder Cup, to be the first team ever that got paid to play in the Ryder Cup, and you lose. Snobby.
Very snobby. Very snobby. Dan, what do you think?
Yeah, I think, I can understand. I could see why they'd want to get paid.
Absolutely. I can see it too.
But it's bigger than that. This is a national pride type of thing, and the money shouldn't even be like, like you said, Matt, it is a fucking honor to be on the Ryder Cup teams.
Yeah.
And maybe that's kind of lost on the US. They don't really look at it like that. Maybe they just don't really give a fuck about the Ryder Cup. Now, the weird thing to me is the US does the same shit for the President's Cup, and they're dominant in that. So what's the difference between how they perform in the President's Cup compared to Europe?
Playing against?
Is it that? Is it simply that? Is it just the European players are better than the rest of the world? Like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the fix is. I don't know. I think the US definitely doesn't know what the fix is. It's sad to see in a way because you get excited for this and you want your team, you want your country to win. And when they constantly go out and perform and just do so fucking poorly and get throttled right off the golf course every 2 years, it's maddening. It sucks. So I don't know what's got to change, but whatever it is,
I
still think Europe is I don't know. They're just straight up better. I don't know what it is.
Matt's gonna go ahead, Jeremy.
I was just gonna say, so going back to how they're getting paid. So here's an interesting stat from Stat Guy. So the players on the Ryder Cup made $188 million in prize money in 2025 And I mean, Scotty was what, a third of that probably.
It doesn't matter.
But still, $188 million during their PGA
between 12 people. 12 people.
They don't need to be paid for the Ryder Cup. The Ryder Cup should not be a paid event.
No.
Whether they're donating it or not.
Was that just the USA team?
That's just the US side or everybody? Wow.
Fuck.
So that's
talk about
10.5 million each.
100. What'd you say?
Scotty was 188 million
out of 12 players.
Scotty made 51 million of that.
Right.
Still, that's insane. All right, let's bring up this because Matt's going to catch some heat for this, and I love this shit. So, Matt said, I was at the 2016 Ryder Cup. Is nothing like what I saw on TV this week. Such a disrespect to the game I love. Made me wish those new golf fans liked pickleball more. Go away. Liv brought this. Which, we had response. Liv brought this. LOL, really.
I don't think he's entirely wrong. I think it bred a different. It made. There's enemies. I mean, it's not as bad as it used to be when it was fresh, but it made one side versus the other, and I think that part is still there.
Yeah,
it's just.
But there's a lot of Liv players on that European team, So it goes both ways. I don't think Liv.
I think it's a factor.
It may be a factor, but I don't think the PGA of America is looking at Liv and trying to, run this event to either spur them or try to be like them. They just lost their way on how to make this an American pride event. The best golfers from America against the best golfers from Europe. And now it's a fucking Ralph Lauren shit fashion show on a soft, iconic golf course. And it's not good. It's not good.
I mean, I could see how Liv and PGA, like the divide has been crazy, right? Like we've lived with this for 3 years. I don't see how Liv and PGA have made this happen. I can see the explosion of golf and the shout out Cliff, the finance bro mentality of golf created this. I think
this is a great comment right here.
Yeah,
Ryder Cup is owned by
both.
PGA of America and Ryder Cup Europe. One of them takes it serious. Bingo.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, go ahead, Joe.
I just think I mean, like watching the pressers and everything before, our U.S. players do not care if they win. That's how I feel. Like I want them to care, but I just don't think they take it as seriously. And
the last time I saw a USA player actually show emotion and care is the Keegan Bradley talking about how he never unpacked.
Fucking played.
Yeah, should have absolutely played.
Played. I think it's just a different mentality. Like those Europeans, they love golf through and through. Like they're out there playing in 50-mile-an-hour wind, rain. They love this game, and like with the Ryder Cup, it seems like a lot of these players in the U.S. don't really love it as much as the Europeans, which I get, right? And I think that's why a lot of the USA, like Tron from No Laying Up, he roots for the Europeans every time. And I've seen like a lot of comments saying like, I root for Europe every 2 years because it's like they
wear it on their sleeves. They wear it on their sleeves.
Absolutely.
Tyler's got a good comment here. Honestly, I blame anything the most. It's golf snobs. The guys out there complaining about everyone else on the course instead of welcoming new golfers, teaching them, and including them.
Yeah. See that? Yeah.
Golf snobs 100%. Are golf snobs. Yeah. They've been around. They've been around for a long time. Golf snobs are going to happen.
Yeah. Also, Tommy Fleetwood this week. Absolute fucking legend, man. Legend.
I don't know. He likes to hug a little bit too much for me.
He's got a lot of fucking wrinkles under his eyes, man. But he's a fucking legend.
Oh, talking about Liv gets well, let's give it a chance here. We got outplayed by the better team, period, end of story. Story to Ryder Cup. The fault is what happened on the other side of the ropes. You could see it in the face of our players, embarrassed. I can agree with that to a point.
Yeah, to a point.
Yeah.
Tradition golf. Go follow tradition golf or whatnot.
Greeny says, can't blame Liv for the PGA trying to be a monopoly like the NC2A and someone calling them out for making the money go elsewhere. The USA team is a product of the monopoly. It will change soonish. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think Liv as an entity is to blame at all, but I think the issue is the way it was such a division and us against them and them against us. It's caused animosity against certain people, especially maybe Rory, because he was the face of PGA defending them against Liv.
Yeah.
It's not Liv that's to blame. It's the shit show that came with the division and how it was handled. That's the problem.
It's fucking
that's the factor.
It's fucking Jay Monahan not taking damn calls.
Yeah, it's Jay Monahan. It's Greg. No, it's all of them. Everyone involved that turned it into a fiasco, created the animosity, and made it two sides. That's the problem. That's the factor. But that's only one of a million factors.
One of a million.
Yeah. Sounds pretty familiar to me, honestly.
Yeah. All right, so Team USA and Team Europe, we could probably loop this into one, so we're not here till 4 a.m. we called Colin Morikawa was a bad pick. I thought so.
Yeah.
I also thought Ben Griffin was a bad pick because I think there's players out there that have more competitive spirit in them in an event like this. JT, what I loved about JT is Sunday. He's out there, he's hyped, he's getting the crowd involved, he's making putts.
Yeah.
And he made the putt when it mattered the most. And that's what you want guys out there doing. Hitting the shots that matter the most, making the putts
would have done
when they matter the most. Russell Henley's not a killer.
Nope.
Not a killer. And he had an opportunity to make a putt when it mattered most. And he failed. Same fucking putt.
Short.
Cam Young. I mean, how much pressure was on Cam Young, the local, the rookie, the first match out, and just
the guy that's supposed to kill it the most because he's from there, you know,
and had a putt to like establish a legacy and drained it. That
Cam Young.
That means something. That was impressive. That meant something to him. And you just didn't see that in Russell Henley's putting. You didn't see it in Morikawa's putting. You didn't see it in Harris English. You didn't in Patrick Cantlay. I saw so many putts from Patrick Cantlay that were like, dude, what are you doing? You know, same with Bryson. Bryson did not putt great. Much props to Bryson for fighting back. He could have mailed it in, walked off the course, and never been heard from again. But he didn't. He stuck it out. He fought, and he came back, and that was fun to watch. Because I mean, being down 5 after 7,
dude.
To Matt Fitzpatrick.
To Matt Fitzpatrick.
Yeah. And
when I saw that, I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" He is down 5 to that little pencil neck. But yeah, it was a good fight. It was good to see on Sunday because I had mailed it in after I was just like,
they can switch.
This is over. Like this is done. And they made it a fight. So that was good to watch. Sunday was a good day.
Sunday made it entertaining. I mean, I said to you guys, this is going to be over by noon, you know, and at 2 o'clock, there's a chance. Yeah. And I looked at the bottom of the thing and I'm like, Ben Griffin, Russell Henley, who else was out there on the bottom? Patrick Cantlay and Morikawa. And
I was like, fuck, Morikawa's going to fuck this up, dude.
There's no fucking way. There's no way we're going to win this with those soft.
Cantlay laid an egg against Oberg too, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Cantlay's he's been in there. He's made some crucial putts, FedEx Cup winner, you know, shit like that. And then he goes in there and isn't Oberg a Ryder Cup rookie?
No, he played in the last one.
Did he play in the last one?
Yeah,
okay.
I think he was
well, even still, I mean, he got waxed on that Sunday by Oberg.
All right, Aces won. I'm happy.
I think you know, obviously I want US to win the Ryder Cup, right? Of course
Absolutely.
I do. But I think all we can hope for, literally at the end of the day, as golf fans, golf lovers, is an entertaining final round. And we got that, which I love, despite the course setup, despite the soft greens. I'm always down with the drama. Like I might have a bet on somebody Sunday at the Masters, and I want them to win, but I just want my heart pumping, and I want to see some good golf and some entertaining shit. And just, we got that, thankfully, because it looked like it was a blowout.
Yeah.
We got an entertaining final day at the Ryder Cup, which I am very thankful for.
Yeah. All right. Envelope gate.
Yeah, right. Shit.
The rule, Jeremy, did you hear about this?
Oh, is this Victor Hovland was injured, so they each got a half a point?
Yes.
Old rule.
So who sat out on the USA side?
Harris English.
Oh, okay.
Harris English was the name in the envelope if a player withdrew. So this rule goes back many, many years. And a lot of people, because so many people on social are just, this rule's got to change. This is dumb. This is stupid, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's happened 2 other times. And it's been a while since it happened. But they say, you know, it goes back to the honor of the competition. Instead of, you know, somebody's hurt, they can't play, you know, hey, it's a handshake and congrats, you got your half point, we got our half point. So a lot of people are upset with it. And I can see rightfully so, especially, I mean, if it would have been tied 14-14 and, you know, they just retained it because they got to the 14 as a, you know, champion, they didn't win it. And then this envelope thing, whoo, man. It could have been a shit storm.
Well, so I mean, it was so like it. That's what really sucks about the New York fans, right? Is like it. I do appreciate the envelope situation. I know it's not 100% like how it should be, but it goes back to the concession in 1969.
Yep.
You know, Jack Nicklaus conceded the putt to Tony Jacklin. You know, like there's a history there, and I think the Europeans really appreciate the history of the Ryder Cup, and US does not really have the same vibe or feeling with it. You know, it's like
I would love to poll all 12 players on the Ryder Cup and ask them what the concession was and see how many of them knew it.
Right? Yeah.
I just feel like that. What you just said, Joe, about them not appreciating it, that's not the way it's always been, because the teams that Tiger's been on, they were all different.
You're right.
That's a recent problem.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
it's a very recent problem,
and I think it's coming to light with them voting on aid for it.
And you saw a different demeanor from the people playing when Freddie Couples was involved, when Tiger Woods was involved, when Tom Lehman was involved. Yeah. All those guys that have the history, that played on the Ryder Cups in the past, that are there on winning teams, being present, just it changes the way people see it. And Luke Donald is an amazing captain for the European team. Absolutely amazing captain.
Absolutely.
And I fear when Justin Rose is going to be a captain, because he's already a legend, and he's going to just continue this same tradition of them being more prepared than we are, unless something changes.
Yeah, 100%.
Speaking of Rosie, do we want to talk about the little dust up between him and DeChambeau?
Ooh, of course.
So what happened with that? What I heard was the caddy was standing in his eyesight or whatever.
So Justin Rose was getting ready to putt. It was his turn, and Bryson's caddy was, I don't know if he was unaware it was Justin's turn, but he was starting to go through his process with helping Bryson with the reads. And from what I could tell, now I don't know verbatim word for word what was said, but it sure as hell looked like Justin Rose looked at him and said, "You want to back the fuck up?" And pretty much so. Yeah. And I don't think Bryson appreciated the way he spoke to his caddy, much like when Keegan and Miguel and Herrera got dusted up and he told his caddy to shut the fuck up. I don't think Bryson appreciated that, and I think everybody's heads just kind of blew up a little bit for a minute. What do you think, Dan?
Yeah, I think Bryson probably mouthed off to Rosie there at the end after they hold out and probably said, you know, don't talk to my fucking caddy like that or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you know, here comes Ted Scott out of nowhere, of all people.
Right?
I was like,
one of the nicest guys in the world.
Dude.
Yeah, I was like, what is your beef? He came running up, and then he's talking to Francesco Marinara and pointing at him, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on right now? I honestly thought for a second, I was like, come on, let's fight. Let's fucking fight at the Ryder Cup just to cap this fucking shit show off with a dumpster fire, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have loved to.
The memes were hilarious. Ted Scott
heard that conversation.
Ted Scott running up, and people are saying, "Oh, he was just inviting him to his sermon on Sunday." You know, it was crazy to see him get so animated.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, this is 100%. He was stepping up for his fellow caddy. Yeah, because I've probably never been in that situation. You know, Bryson's caddy, and you know, it's a big stage, and he probably was just like, "Oh fuck, I'm sorry," you know, get out of the way. And then I'm sure they were like, "No, you don't fucking talk to people that way. I don't care who you are."
Yeah. That reminded me of when Keegan and Miguel Angel Jimenez got in there.
Yeah.
That was good.
You go over there and do
his face.
Hey, don't talk to him like that. Don't you talk to my daddy like that. I love that shit. We need to see more of that. I would love. Can we get a pay-per-view for live mic up, please?
Oh man,
give me every player with a mic and
during Ryder Cup. Dude.
Yes.
Could you imagine? You have all. I mean, there's only you know what, 4 matches. So there's 8 players on the golf course at a time.
Easy.
On Friday and Saturday. Mic them up and have a channel.
Can you imagine?
It's $100, and you can pick what match you want to watch and watch every shot with a live mic.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah, hell yeah. Can you imagine hearing that on like when Rory was telling the crowd, fuck you, catching that on a hot mic, just right on USA or NBC or whatever? That'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. LaCava and Rory got into it. I forgot LaCava was Cantley's caddy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, did anybody ever? I mean, here's a guy that's got history in this event. And I saw LaCava one time on TV. It's like,
yeah, that was kind of a shame, honestly.
You know,
I saw like a frame of him, and I was like, oh yeah, LaCava's there.
I know. I was like, holy shit. I don't know.
He was
I
ready.
just think they're doing a terrible job. All right, so this is who I have as winners and losers. The winners, Cam Young.
Absolutely. 100%.
JJ Spawn. Very limited play, but showed up. JT, basically just for what he did on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. He rolled over, but he showed up when it mattered.
Shane Lowry, because what he said in his comments afterwards, when he said to his caddy, I've got an opportunity here to do one of the coolest things in the world. Make a putt to win the Ryder Cup.
That's the difference right there.
I thought him expressing that was epic. Big win for him. Yeah. And Justin Rose. Just
Rosie.
I mean, come on. Just amazing. All right. Losers.
I would say a win.
Go ahead.
For Tommy.
Yeah. I was going to say, forgot Fleetwood.
Tommy was battling a PGA Tour win because he just won. I mean,
FedEx Cup.
Exactly. And this was his next showing, right? Did he play before this?
I don't know if he played in the BMW or not.
I don't think he did.
Over in Europe.
So it's like Tommy finally fucking broke through and
maybe he played in the Irish Open. Maybe,
but he fucking showed up. Shout out Tommy Fleetwood, one of the most likable guys that we see on TV at the tour. Shout out Tommy.
I'm not a big Tommy Fleetwood fan.
I love Tommy. Do you guys like Tommy Fleetwood?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tommy's good. I like the hump in his back.
He's a fucking legend, mate. He's a fucking legend.
Legend.
He's gonna win a lot next year.
I don't like that he putts with a pixel ball and
he's got a hunchback.
Putts with a claw, has a hunchback and long hair and
stores water in that hump.
I think he's gonna win a couple.
He'll win more for sure.
He finally broke through. Tommy Fleetwood couldn't be nicer.
Somebody had to say it.
He's a fucking legend, mate.
All right, losers. Scotty Scheffler.
The loser,
Big
biggest
time.
loser,
Big
biggest
time.
loser.
Number one
Fucking
player in the
time.
world.
Boom.
Almost went over.
Big time.
Big time loser.
Man.
Victor Hovland.
He's got I don't even know if you can even give him a grade. You gotta show up to class to get a grade.
Harris English, Colin Morikawa, Russell Henley. Just bing, 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 bing.
Hot
And
trash.
I put loser down for Rory just because he did not win against Scotty in that final match. That I think could have propelled him to, Ryder Cup legendary status. And I think losing to Scotty when Scotty was not playing his best.
And he wasn't even, didn't win a round. I guess
he was irrelevant the whole entire weekend as the number one player in the world, and he really could have slammed the door and said, I deserve that top spot. So I gave him an L for that.
I will say, Rory, if he didn't, I know it's very difficult, and I've never been in the situation, and I hope to never be in the situation, but if Rory, like that when Rory, people were talking shit to him and he's like, shut the fuck up, and then he hit it to 2 feet. If he would have just continued that, like, and I saw some videos of him like kind of losing it a bit, like if he would have just held that down and he would have won that match against Scotty, game over.
Yep. All right, last thing on the Ryder Cup. The captains.
Wait, I have one more loser.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Peacock.
I didn't watch any of that. I just watched it.
That's the only way so we don't have YouTube TV. So I signed up for Peacock, and every time I try to log in and watch it, I got it for this, and it says I already have an account, so I can't install it. So yeah, I was too annoyed. I just said screw the Ryder Cup this year.
Great job, NBC.
Great job. Peacock.
Never going to sponsor the
Thank you,
podcast, so appreciate you, Peacock.
Thank
NBC
you,
will
Peacock.
never sponsor Chasing Daylight podcast ever.
We don't want them.
Yeah, no.
You're the best. You're
just
the
kidding,
absolute
NBC.
best.
Please send me a check.
Run another Rolex commercial.
Yes. Dude, and that's the telecast. That could be a whole nother segment.
Yeah.
The Rolex hour. Can we just
shout
pony
out
up a little bit more money, Rolex, and just no commercials?
Shout out Rolex.
Yeah.
Shout out Rolex for that hour.
And the guys from Please Let Us Golf had a great comment on their episode where they were covering this. We get an hour free of commercial. We get an hour of commercial free brought to you by Rolex, and the first commercial outside of that is a Rolex commercial.
Fuck yeah, better be.
Of course.
Of
course.
It better be.
Good God.
Hey, if it's an hour sponsored by Chasing Daylight podcast, the next commercial better be a Chasing Daylight podcast commercial.
I'm done. I'm over playing through. Just stop it. Just figure out a way to fucking put some of that money.
You're not playing through. You're playing side by side.
You're playing side by side with no audio. I can't even fucking tell what's going on. Oh.
They need to change that shit to playing side by side.
Yes.
Please.
Imagine if the dust up with Bryson and Justin Rose and all that stuff happened on a playing through. People would have been losing their fucking mind. Yeah. And then they go to blows. Oh. Hey, you may have missed this because on your TV it was super, super small next to that beautiful Rolex ad. But there was a fight between two top players in the world.
You know who would have won in that situation? Instagram.
Absolutely.
And that's why they need to catch everything. Like they need to think outside of the box.
Absolutely, they do. All right. So the captains, Keegan and Luke Donald. Luke, we said it earlier. I said it earlier. You guys agreed. Amazing job.
Yeah.
Amazing job. He did have a couple little snide remarks in his pressers that people kind of were upset with him about. But I think he handled himself classy, did a good job, was respectful, and was a great captain. Keegan was about to go down as the worst captain in the history of the Ryder Cup.
Worse than Zach Johnson.
And many, many people were saying that.
Oh, yeah. And then the players redeemed him a bit.
He didn't redeem himself. The players.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, let me rephrase that. The first 8 players. redeemed him. The guys at the bottom did not. So I think he did a good job as the first time as a captain. I think he made some big mistakes that he'll learn from. Throwing Colin and Harris English back out there after laying a duck, I thought was horrible. Not playing JJ Spawn, as good as a ball striker is, in a 4-ball and alternate shot competition, I think was critical. Did you watch? Do you guys follow Decade Golf?
I follow. I didn't see anything.
He was talking about where the U.S. fails in pairings, and he says it fails when you have the number 1 player in the world, one of the best iron shot players in the world, paired with a guy who can't putt. And Russell Henley was supposed to be this great putter, but statistically wise, he's not there. And you have a player like Scotty Scheffler who hits it close, and you need somebody that can drain putts with Scotty Scheffler, because that player is going to get just as many opportunities as Scotty is to putt.
Yep.
And when Scotty hits it close, you need somebody to shut that door. And that's where they are failing is in their pairings, statistically wise, putting the right players with the right players.
Yeah, I didn't dive super deep into the statistics, but the pairings seemed pretty bad. They did seem pretty bad for Keegan. I love Keegan. I loved him as the captain's pick. Like, I wanted Keegan for the USA Ryder Cup captain, but I think his first mistake right off the bat was not playing. He should have played. What was he in the world rankings? 11, 10,
13,
9?
I think.
Well, yeah.
He fucked up, and I know it's a huge responsibility, and he wants to win it, but he is the fire that could have helped them bring it home. And
do you think it hurts him more if he plays and loses, or if he's the captain and loses?
I think it's the captain and loses 100%, because absolutely he was right there, and if he played, he could have been like, I did everything in my power. Because he's a Ryder Cup guy. Like, he loves. That's what he's known for. So
that's
it's
why
like,
he was the
hey,
captain.
I picked myself. I did everything I potentially possibly could, including putting myself into the game and playing, and lost. Now it's like he becomes the guy that, like, hey, you should have played, but you didn't put yourself in the game.
Yep. I don't know. I see him playing and losing, knowing that another player could have been there if he had chosen it. I don't know. That's something.
Yeah, but that's
if I ever get an opportunity to ask Keegan Bradley a question, it's going to be that question.
Exactly. Yeah, that's his.
Would it have stung you more losing as a player? Because he's lost as a player. He has lost as a player. So I'm sure.
Yeah,
that probably is just heartbreaking.
But he brings the fire, and there was no fucking fire this week.
No fire.
No fire, and Keegan brings the fire. He loves this tournament, and he appreciates what it is. And Europe had a bunch of fire. They appreciate this tournament, the Ryder Cup. There was nobody that on the US side that I saw that really appreciated what the Ryder Cup is, besides the captain.
Yeah. Yep. I would agree with that. Bryson talks a good game.
Yeah, he's got those little crystals you put in your eyes, and you're like, hey, yeah, hey, I really appreciate the Ryder Cup. He's like, hey, throw some cayenne in your eyes. Can you throw some red pepper in my eye? I gotta cry real quick on camera.
All right, we've hit the 1 hour mark, so the rest of this show is going to be brought to you by, actually the whole thing is Garson Grips. Feel the difference. Garson Grips. Use code DAYLIGHT15 at checkout. Save 15% off your order. Not only do you help support the show with that, but you get yourself a goddamn great grip for your flat stick.
100%.
So do that. Get yourself one of these. This is the Max. It's a very unique grip. It helps promote your hand staying on the side of the club throughout the stroke. It's very different, but once you get used to it, pretty freaking amazing. I have one on my jailbird right now. I love putting with that stick. So,
shout out Garson.
Shout out Garson. We got 191 days to the Masters, 226 days to the PGA at Aronimink, 261 days to the U.S. Open at the Shiny Cock, 289 days to the Open at Royal Birkdale, 717 days until the 2027 Ryder Cup at Adair Manor in Limerick, Ireland.
And 100 days till Christmas.
238 days till Landman.
Yes.
497 days till Bandon.
Let the countdowns begin. Let the countdowns begin. All right. Hey, want to give a little bit of love. If you're not following this gentleman, it is Jeff Walk on Instagram. His IG handle is Lower Scores Golf, all lowercase letters, Lower Scores Golf. He does marketing for Garson Golf. Feel the difference. Use code Daylight15 at checkout. Save 15% off your order.
Feel the difference.
And I've got a package going out to him. He does a lot of stuff. He is also a Callaway fitter, Callaway performance fitter. Oh, what happened? Who did that?
I don't know.
What'd you do? Stop it.
So
I got some stickers going out to him for the CDP. He's gonna put them on display in his shop, and so go give him a follow if you're not following. I'll have the link down in the show notes.
One quick add-on before we bury this dead beaten horse that we call the U.S. Performance, the Ryder Cup. Do any of you guys follow Ways to Golf on IG?
I do.
So supposedly there was some leaked text that said that in the last 10 days, Team Europe had played Bethpage 8 times. 18 holes, 8 times in a 10-day span.
They can do that?
So this is on Ways to Golf. And the US played 9 holes twice. So they said pretty much that the Europeans knew those greens and had those greens already down, and the US barely even took the time to practice out there.
Well, that even goes to the situation where Keegan was like, take a day off, guys. Take a day off.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, check it out. Check it out on Instagram.
Ways to Golf.
Yeah. Wow.
You don't follow Ways to Golf? Yeah.
Yeah,
they Europe cares way more about the Ryder Cup than we do.
Check that out. Ways to Golf. All right.
Shout out Ways to Golf. Let's go.
Shout out Ways to Golf. All right, so I wanted to now that we've done with all that and we've got that off our chest, we can decompress a little bit and get into some when's the buyers. I don't know, Joe. When's the buyers? What do we tell people? The buyers is when the buyers happens.
I don't know. Did you start the giveaway?
Oh yeah, I do that at the beginning. Yeah,
we'll give away something, guys. We'll give away something.
I have something.
Oh, Jeremy. What do you got, Jay?
I've got a
Scotty.
No. How about
Scotty?
Yeah, we're doing a Scotty.
You guys know when you're on Whatnot.
Don't say that. Jeremy's
talking
kidding.
about Scotties. You're talking about Scotties. That dude, Jeremy, is one of the biggest connoisseurs of Scotties in the entire world.
He's got the whole entire My Girl collection. He's got.
You just gotta tell him, like,
I got one of Tiger's.
I
got one of Tiger's Newport 2s. Gamers.
All right, what do you got first, Jay? What do you got?
Let's just to celebrate going to Landman again. Let's do a pink Landman hat.
Ooh,
I wanted to buy that off of you. What are you doing?
I thought you wanted the red one.
I'm kidding. I already got the pink one.
I know you. That's why.
Is that within your reach? Can you showcase
I'll grab
that?
it. Let me grab it.
All right, go grab it. And Joe has.
Joe will show his, but it'll be mine. It's never been worn.
Ooh, luxurious Landman rope pink joint with the snapback. You can only get it,
Jeremy. Maybe we should get you to show yours so people can actually see what it looks like.
It's the same one, no?
Christ.
Joe's dimming light.
Yeah, Joe's phoning in from a dungeon where he's got to
change the wattage.
Shout out Cox.
Bed in the background.
Get you a 60-watt brilliant white.
Yeah, you need.
Instead of your 1968 sepia bulb in there.
He cares more about what people and whatnot see him as than the millions of people.
I didn't know it was that bad.
Completely different color.
I've
Look
been
at
giving
that.
you.
Look at
I didn't know
that.
it was that bad. Guys, same hat.
It's but we can
Look
actually
at that.
see
It's
it now.
actually pink in Jeremy's thing.
Thanks, Bush. Appreciate you.
There we go. There we go. There. Now you can see it.
Bring
Beautiful.
Nui.
You can tell that that's pink. Landman hat. So that will go out to the winner of our drawing that will take place momentarily. Wait, should we just do it now?
No,
I can run it.
Do it
no,
now.
we don't tell them. We don't tell them when we do it. It just happens.
I was just gonna do it.
Run it in 29 seconds.
Okay.
People, you got to get your comments in. All right,
So
you got to follow the show.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up. Hit that little thumbs up button down there. Let everybody know you're watching. Run it. Rope hats. Fuck the yeah. Thank you. I'm not a big rope hat fan. This is some newy. This is some brand new.
For the win.
I'm gonna log into my YouTube so I can get it too real quick.
That's a brand newy right there. Look, it's got this on the flip side. Whoop! Oh, hey, little brand newy.
All right, anybody that's
Cleany boys.
Cleany boys. All right, so big changes coming to my bag. I said it.
All right, run it.
Oh, Jesus.
We're gonna lose a lot of people.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Everybody's gonna be like, we don't want to listen to this shit.
They live in the room.
Let me bring it up. Share this. There it is.
You know I'm not wrong.
Oh, you're not wrong at all. Let's draw it.
Good luck, everybody.
Hey, good luck, guys. Bookmark the next show too.
David Maynard.
Nice.
Oh, he doesn't like rope hats.
I'll cut the rope off, David.
There you go. Oh, there's our winner. Screenshot that shit.
David Maynard. Is that Quest for Par?
I think it is.
Right?
I think that's Dave's last name. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is David.
Right?
Yeah. It is Quest for Par. Yeah.
I know David Maynard. It's Quest for Par, right?
It is.
Jeremy showcasing the hat again.
It is for sure.
Oh, is it? Yeah. That abandoned brother. Shout out the abandoned brother. Let's go.
He is abandoned brother.
All right. Hey, David, text me either on CDP or 1440 your address. And we'll get that out to you. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
That's the homie, bro. I love to see it.
Yeah.
Get out there, guys. Go to Landman.
Glad Boyd didn't win again.
Go to Landman. Go to Bandon. Go on a golf trip. Take your friends. Just fucking do it.
Go to Manzanita Links, bro. That's David's playground. Manzanita.
Hey, did you see beautiful golf courses at Macklemore?
Yeah.
Yep.
He was there. I thought he was just reposting stuff.
Yeah, he's
he's there today. They played the Keep today.
I want to play the Keep so bad.
It looked good.
Yeah. So
yeah.
What's this? Am I the only one that thinks of Tool when seeing that name?
Maynard? Yeah, Maynard.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Immediately.
No, you're not the only one, Adrian.
Did you see Tool's getting a documentary on Netflix?
I did. And they're working on new music.
Yeah,
that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I'm ready to tune in for that.
And then they're gonna come to the Sphere, and then we're gonna go.
Oh,
fuck! If they come to the Sphere,
don't say shit like that, Jeremy. Now I'm excited.
Dude,
Metallica come in, Tool come in. That'd be insane.
I would be set for the rest of my life.
Life changing. Just like Landman.
Matt, you gotta run that. You gotta run that Callaway bag behind you.
No, that's not going anywhere.
Come on, bro.
That was a gift that I
run it. I said do the start price, set price, $750.
I love me some special edition major Callaway staff bags, and I've got one now.
Because he's a big company man.
Big company man. Big company man.
Big company guy.
Speaking of that, let's hear it.
Speaking of that, so I have undergone some changes to my golf bag. And, it's kind of embarrassing as a fitter to find out that I have not been playing the right equipment. Not talking irons, not talking brand. I'm talking shafts. I started a couple weeks ago with my fairway woods. Thankfully, I work with somebody like Julian, who's a master fitter and really knows his shit. And we have, not all the time, but a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times, we have some downtime between fittings to where we just practice and we tinker. And I love tinkering. I love trying new things. Most of my equipment is Callaway, so it's really easy for me to switch out shafts and try different things.
Tinker boys.
But this started after Coyote Springs. We had Mitch's coming up, and I was like, man, I just played it. I didn't play well. I'm gonna need a bigger club. Let's put the 3-wood back in the bag. So I put the 3-wood back in the bag, and we're out at Paiute, and we're hitting. And my 3-wood, my 5-wood, and my 7-wood were all going the same distance. The distance my 7-wood should go. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And so Julian says, let's screw around. Let's try some different things. So I had the LA Golf shafts in my fairway woods. I have them in my irons. I have them in my wedges. Started with a Vanquish, which is a very low kick point, high launch shaft. And it instantly changed my ball flight and my carry distance to where I was like, what the hell is going on? And Julian was like, yeah, you just had the wrong profile shaft in that. You know, you had a shaft profile that's launching it low. You're not getting that kick at the bottom that you need to help get that ball elevated in the air. And you guys have played with me enough to know my iron strikes and my fairway woods are bullets.
Trash.
They're low. They're trash. They're trash. Hey, the most honest opinions come from the people you love the most. So
true friends stab you in the front.
Yes, exactly. Trash, utter trash. So
hey, real quick before you really dive into it, guys, if you're new to golf, you need to listen to this. Just because there's a hot shaft out there, or it's the one that the dudes play on tour, doesn't mean it's the one for you. Listen to this. Matt was a huge fan of that, and now he found something different because it works for him.
Yeah, and I wasn't a huge fan of LA Golf. I love their golf shafts. I think they feel incredible. I really enjoy the fairway and the driver shafts that I have had. I just wasn't seeing numbers, and my swing has changed in the last 6 months. A lot of work that I've done with Tim Flote has really helped. Julian's been helping me with a few things. And if you look at videos from a year ago to, a week ago, my swing is completely different mechanically. It's a lot more sound. It's a lot more in sync.
Exactly.
But the ball's
happens to everyone.
Yeah, the ball's just not doing what I want it to do. And my problem was I was chasing weight. I was fixated on weight. And that put me into a certain shaft with LA Golf, and I was blind to the profile. And that, as a fitter, is embarrassing because I should not have been oblivious to the profile on that shaft. I was going for lighter. I wanted to stay in the stiff. The LA Golf 105 L Series shafts are a low launch, low spinning shaft. And hey, what have I been doing with my irons? Been launching them low with no spin.
Yeah.
So at Paiute, we tried some different fairway shafts. It worked. Went out to Coyote Springs. Probably had the best fairway wood ball striking day I've had in a while with the shafts that I had the correct profile in. So a couple days ago, Julie and I are out working, and I said to him, I go, hey, you know how that lower kick point was helping with my fairway woods? Do you think it would? And he goes, yes. Before I could even finish. I said, okay, so let's start tinkering. So we went over to the shaft while I was talking about my irons. And he said, here, let's try this. And so we started with a, what's the first one we hit? It was the Denali. It was a 70-gram stiff shaft. And I was like, hey, 70 seems really light. And he's like, fuck it, let's just see what happens.
Yeah, if I could try this shit out.
And I was blown away with how much better I was hitting the ball. Now, a little side note to this. We were at Circuit, which is formerly Rio Seco.
Where?
It's not Circuit, bro.
It's Rio Seco. I just have to say
Circuit City?
Circuit City. And their new range balls, as much as I love that place, their range balls are garbage. It's absolutely a disgrace that they put those range balls out there. It's an embarrassment. I feel bad. I'm not going to be kind to them about that. Everything else about that place is spectacular, but they seriously wholesale shop those range balls. It's horrible. So I wasn't 100% sure if what I was seeing was these floaters, top golf range balls.
Floater boys.
So the following day at Revere, we did the same thing, and it was incredible. It was an incredibly different ball flight. And so I then tried the recoil, the HDC recoil in a 70-gram stiff, and it was like night and day difference. And then I go hit my shaft, and I can't get the ball in the air. I can't get the ball to go in the air. I hit it, it goes the distance I need it to go, but it's low and it's not spinning and it doesn't hold greens. It takes a lot for me to, get that ball up in the air. I just don't swing it fast enough to compress it and launch it like it needs to with a low spinning, low launching shaft. So
gotta hit those greens.
With those UST Mamiya recoils, my numbers were ridiculous. The consistency was ridiculous. I was filling up a bucket at 170 yards, which is crazy for me. And I was pretty geeked about it. So
recoils,
I have those coming. They'll be here tomorrow. But then
shout out Lindsay.
But then shout out Lindsay. Go listen to that episode way back in the day.
Way back
in the day. So then I go, all right, Julian, let's talk wedges. And he's like, yep, it'll help. I'm like, okay, right. So we go over to our new wedges, the new SP wedges. Shout out Callaway, Opus SP wedges. They're incredible.
Spin pocket, new.
But we did not have a light graphite shaft. We had a super light one, 50 grams, right? And so I said, this is too light. And he goes, I don't care. Let's just see what happens, right? So I had my 50-degree wedge with the wedge flex, which they're 120. And I have not been hitting those wedges great. I've been hitting them good, but not fantastic. I've lost a little distance. And so my 50-degree wedge is like my 100-105 club, right? So we had a 52 and a 50-gram graphite. And I was hitting that probably 15 yards further than my 50. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I think you did the giveaway already. Thank you, boy. Yeah. The data on YouTube is going like this. Yeah. So needless to say, I have new shafts coming for the irons, new shafts coming for the wedges, and also have a new driver shaft, which we can talk about that some other time. Apparently I'm putting everybody to sleep. So the point being, and somebody said this earlier right here. Yeah. Profile trumps flex and weight 100%. And that is something that I'm going to use now to amplify that. And this is a great point too. Also find the ball that works for your swing. I have been playing the Chrome Tour because I've been able to keep it on the course. And I am really looking forward to seeing how that ball reacts to me actually getting the ball to do what I'm supposed to do. So that was debating going back to the Wilson. I really was. I'm like, maybe that's it. But now if I go out and just continue to suck, this is all for naught. But I really believe, based on what I saw, that it's going to be a big difference.
If you suck,
just give it a little time.
It's mental.
Oh, absolutely.
After this.
Yeah.
Well, what's crazy, and I told Julian, I said, dude, it's incredible how much easier this is to swing. That, and my path changed a little bit, and I had a long conversation with Greenlee about this. He's a golf shaft is not going to change your plane. It's not going to change your path. The golf shaft is not, but a different shaft could change how your body reacts. And I no longer have to tug the iron down. It can fall naturally in, and it's just, oh my goodness, it's so much better.
Long story short, go get fitted. Even if you're a fitter, go get fitted.
Yeah, even if you're a fitter, go get fitted. And I put the end of an error on IG, and I got a ton of messages going, "Oh my god, what's wrong with the LA shafts?" So I had to repost. I had to put them out there today.
Saw that.
It wasn't the shaft. The error was on me. It wasn't on LA Golf. I chose those shafts from LA Golf. LA Golf didn't say you need these and send them to me. No, I chose those shafts. I was wrong. But
because he's a company man, master fitter. Matt's a master fitter, company man.
I was wrong.
I think one of the easiest things that you can do is go buy sleeves of golf balls. Like if you don't want to spend the money to like swap shafts, go get fit. One of the easiest things to do is just go buy sleeves of golf balls, try the golf balls, find the one that works the best for you. Hit 3 off the tee, see which one works best for you. Like who was that? Robert said he got the Pro V left dots today. Like go try them next to if you were playing Pro V1Xs or Bridgestones or whatever you were doing. You gotta be mindful of what's happening out there and understand the situations you put yourself into and see how you recover from them, but also like be observant, most importantly.
Yeah. Be observant, see what's going on. That's funny. Yeah, so tomorrow I get to build those. Thursday I'll get to hit them. We got fittings out at South Shore, so we'll be out there. And then we have the Angel Park Cloud9 Skins game Sunday night. So hopefully
out of town.
Yeah.
Hey, also, if you guys are coming to Las Vegas, you can go onto the Callaway website, book a fitting. Matt and the homie Juju are fitting 3 days a week, right? Thursday, Friday.
Right now, we're going to be after this next week, not this week coming up, like in a few days, but the following week after that, we're going to be all over the place.
But if you're an absolute nerd and you want to get fitted for free into Callaway stuff, they're not going to lie to you about things. So go get on the Callaway website. And if you're in Vegas, you can go get fit by the absolute best masterful minded fitter, Matt Wang and Yacht and Juju. Free.
And this is something too that a lot of people don't know. Brendan, one of our friends on IG, he came out, but he sent me a message. He's like, "Hey, I really don't want to buy some new stuff right now." He goes, "But can I bring my driver and you see what's going on with it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely. Of course we want to sell new stuff. Of course we do. But if you have, a Callaway driver, let's try to keep it in the family. And you want to try and get it dialed in, come see us, man. Come see us. Absolutely. Brendan found out some huge things about his swing and why the shaft that he is in is not for him. Then I could put him in a new driver with the shaft he should be in, and he hates me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had somebody this weekend tell me, my wife doesn't like you. And I'm like, I've never met your wife. He goes, yeah, but I bought a driver that you fit me into, and I love it, and she hates you for it. So
yeah,
I will take that grenade I'll jump on the grenade for the boys.
You should have been like, it's a Callaway driver. It's not my driver.
Vice ball. We got vice balls in the chat. Look at that. Vice balls are legit. What was this? Do the matte balls tend to not fly as much? I don't know.
I highly
depends on which mat is hitting them.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of matte balls.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them either.
At all. I'm YBG, y'all. I'm yellow ball gang. I don't like Vice yellow balls or TaylorMade yellow balls because the covers.
They're too yellow.
No, the covers suck. They get scraped up quick.
We got anything else?
But play what works best for you guys. End of the story. Find out what plays works best for you. All right.
100%. 100%. And stay tuned. I haven't been posting any of my scores lately because we haven't been playing golf much. And Coyote Springs was a fun little tournament. So the data will be coming back soon. I am still trying to bend David's ear at Goodwood. I have an idea for a video that I think would be a lot of fun. But I need to get a putter company on board. I don't want it to be the company. So I love Goodwood and what he's doing. So I'm trying to bend his ear to get him on board with this. So if that happens, look for that coming. And I may do it on the CDP page just to help get us over the hump on these views and subscribers. So
yeah, guys,
look for that coming up.
Share the show.
Share the show. Tell your friends. Tell your family.
Seriously.
Last thing I was going to say is tonight or earlier today, I opened online fitting. Oh, not a fan of online fitting. I like to see ball flight. I like fitting outdoors. I like to see the ball flight. We use the quads when we have to, if like we have a numbers person that needs to see the proof. But I like fitting off ball flight and ground impact. I opened up the season 2026. Is available for the VGN right now. Season 6 of the VGN. It will start next year at Rhodes Ranch in February. Registration is open now. Returning members, price is only $200. First time new members, $250. We do have a referral fee. If you are a current member and you refer somebody, you'll get $25 back to you. If you sign up and then you refer somebody, you're a current member. You'll get $25 sent to you. It's an easy way to knock off some of the fees that you pay. And then I saw another league doing some promotions on Instagram, and I kind of liked it. So I'm going to run over that with some of the board. But I think one of the first promotions we're going to do is if you sign up before the VGN finals, if you sign up for the next season before the VGN finals takes place on November 15th and 16th at Revere, then your name will go into a raffle, and I'll select somebody from that raffle that'll either get a free entry fee or get their membership or something. So there's going to be some perks for signing up. I kind of want to make everybody aware that we try to take care of our players as much as possible. So look for that. Also, I got another thing. If you watch the Revere video, I went out to Revere and recorded. This was on the YouTube channel, CDP YouTube channel. I met with Tice, the GM at Revere, and just recorded a little video of what they're doing out there. Chatted with Tice a little bit, and just if you're not 100% sure what goes on during an overseed, this is what we're trying to do to not only just educate the golfers in Vegas that courses are not dead, they are dormant. There's a lot of work that goes into getting the courses back to green for the fall and winter season. So go check that out. Leave a comment on it for us. Help that video get some more views because Revere is doing some really big things. And then the GM, Trey at Legacy, saw that video, called me up and says, hey, come out here. Let's do the same thing for Legacy. So I'm meeting with them on Friday, going to shoot some more content for them and show everybody the changes that are going on at Legacy. Nice. It's pretty impressive. I'm really excited for what's happening there because our tournament will follow the next weekend. So looking forward to it.
Yeah. Speaking of Tice, did you see he got an ace out there at Boulder Creek?
Yeah. Number 3 on Coyote Run.
Tournament. Yeah, good for him.
Congrats that's his second one, I think. So
that's pretty cool.
Nice when you make an ace in a tournament.
Yeah.
We don't have bidders in Maui. What? Are you serious? At all the golf courses in Maui and the places there, you don't have fitters? Holy crap.
There you go, Matt.
They're going to have to build a bridge across the Pacific for you to drive that van across there.
Well, hey, Daniel, do you have access to like a hitting bay where you can like TrackMan hitting bay or anything, a facility that sells clubs that you can go in? Because you want to hit me up and I'll hop on a IG live with you and we can chat.
That's the homie got paint. Yeah, we can take care of it.
Okay. Yeah. Hit me up.
Dan, let me know. Let me know what you need. We'll take care of it.
All right. I'm going to shut up. And I'll let Joe wrap this up.
Sure about that?
I'm not sure about that whatsoever.
Comes an interruption.
Yeah, I'll mute my mic. Go, Joe. Wrap it up.
So I changed my shafts. I'm thinking about changing my shafts. I don't have data to really.
You would say some shit like that.
Nice. Yeah, I knew I could get you guys. Thank you for tuning in, Chasing Daylight Podcast. We're here live for you every single Tuesday night. We're talking golf from real golfers, doing it every single week. Bookmark the shows. Shameless promotion, but go check out Garson Grips. Honestly, we stand by the shit that we talk about all the time, and yeah, we'll catch you on the flip side every Tuesday, y'all. Share the show. Thumbs ups are free. Subscriptions are free. Just click buttons, y'all. You know how it works. Until next time, we will catch you later.
Later.